It was a pretty good form tackle if you're on the gridiron,
right.
but it's going to result in a 1-and-1 opportunity for the freshman, Evan Hinkie, who's hit some pretty big shots tonight. Not many of them, but they've come at pretty opportune times. And he sinks part 1, sequel coming up next.
We've been impressed all night. The 6-foot freshman, Evan Hinkie, his shot chart is really varied at this point. He's pulled up from basically everywhere on the floor, misses the second.
Yeah, the sequel not quite as good as the original, and now here come the Miners.
Isn't that always the case?
A spill taken by Tanner Slog on the far side. Brandon Jenkins with possession, waits for something to open up, and there is a clean look from the outside, but it rims out. Winkler couldn't get it to fall. Here come the Holsteins in transition, and again, Nathan Wolf got too far under the rim. Couldn't get it to go and is whistled for a foul. We've seen that happen several times tonight, Corey.
Yeah, Schrader that time tries to just go and get the rebound and runs into a couple Miners on his way to the ground, so it'll be Miners' ball, but again, we've seen that aggression, that desire to make the extra effort play extended to both teams, and that's how you have success over the course of a season.
Jenkins with a smooth pull-up J. Took 3 steps inside the arc and put it up and got it to go.
Just a 3-point game, under 5:30 to go. Great finish coming from Wilton.
Schrader gets it inside to Wolf, doesn't go. Rebound is put up, but doesn't fall. Hannibal had a clean look, but could not get points out of it. Here comes Jenkins far side, finds Tate Dixon. Back to Jenkins, takes a look and gives it right back to the freshman.
Good job by Dixon holding up on that first look. He wanted to take it, but a veteran move to hold up, though. Now maybe they wish he did.
Yeah, bad turnover off the hands of Backman. Here comes Slog far side. Gets it out to Hinkie, who hands it back to Slog. Thought about getting inside, hands it to Schrader, over to Wolf. Takes it up and is rejected, but a foul called by the judge on the baseline. A lot of bodies in that region. You had to imagine some kind of contact was going to come from that.
Both guys going up. You saw one there trying to go for the ball. The other hits his man on the way up, so Nathan Wolf gets a couple free throw attempts.
First from Wolf is in and good. 6'2" junior. Was fairly quiet in the first half. Had the tall task of guarding Nick Backman, who's had a big game, but he's been a little more active here in the second. Doesn't get his second free throw to go, however. That's picked up by Benz, who hands it over to Brandon Jenkins.
So 0 for 1 his last time around, 1 for 2 this time around for the 6'2" junior Nathan Wolf.
Jenkins thought about the shot, instead gave it to Benz, who is money from downtown. That's going to bring a timeout on the floor. Big three makes it a 1-point game. Make sure you keep it locked right here to the Beck Broadcasting Network. 47-46, the lead cut from 4-1 after a money ball from Seth Bentz, the junior. Corey, he's fired up his fair share, but that was the first one connected, and it could not have come at a better time.
Yeah, the junior not lacking for confidence, and if you ask him, he'll say, I just wanted to hit it in crunch time. Gets his team down to just a 1-point deficit with 4 to go.
Brandon Schrader hands it off to Tanner Slog. Slog covered tightly by Dixon. Inside, roll doesn't go, and picking up the board is Bentz.
That's had a good rebounding night, though. Picked up 4.
And not the biggest guy out there by any means, but has been very active. Here's Jenkins taking it inside. Floater bounces around the rim and then winds up out. Wolf guarded tightly by Bentz. He'll dish it off to Hinkie. Hinkie back to Wolf. He thought about taking that hard to the paint. Realized he had the size but not the speed. Scramble for this one. And we'll have a jump ball. Possession will stick with Wilton Wing, who trails by 1.
And Tate Dixon wanted that clean. Instead, he got the jump ball. He almost got that ball out of there in time.
3:33 to go in the fourth quarter. 1-point game. Heck of a season opener for both sides. Jenkins' pass did not connect. Winds up out of bounds, and that is a wasted possession, Corey.
That's going to be the thing they work on most in their practices after this game, is that entry pass to any center, particularly Nick Backman.
Here's Slog with a lot of speed. Decided to hit the brakes when he saw Backman, but puts up a long ball, and that connects. 50-46. The three from Slog comes at a big time. Slade Schatz has it now, trying to create some space, and a bad pass selection results in a turnover.
Easy read. The entire Holstein's defense read that. They knew they were trying to get the ball to Nick Backman, with reason, obviously. And now Coach Kringstad tells the team to slow down.
Slog comes inside, could have been called for a travel, was not, but here come the Miners to Dixon. Far side, two is good.
3-on-1 break. That's easy money, and the Miners convert on the big opportunity.
And almost a turnover. Went off the hand of Dixon, almost caught a piece of hand of it and went out of bounds. Schatz is going to take a seat. Got to imagine he'll be back out pretty quickly, though. As Schrader has the ball, is pressed by Bentz. Crosses half court. Schrader wanted to take it inside, hands it to Wolf. Pull up, Jay, in and out.
The curse of the Wilton gym returns.
Jenkins has a 2-point game. Bentz inside, can't get it to fall. Backman comes in way too quick and will draw a whistle.
And now Backman frustrated. Again, every mistake at this point magnified, obviously, recognizing it's only the first game of the season, but you want to get this one to move to 1-0.
Evan Hinkie on the line. Freshman has played well. His first from the line is good. We'll see a second opportunity to make this a two-possession game.
Went 1 for 2 his last trip, tries to go 2 for 2 here with his team in the double bonus from this point onward.
And he does. It is a 4-point game in Wilton. Backman inbounds to Jenkins. Senior guard looking inside. Decides to go up top. They get it into Backman. Smooth roll, just too much on it. And Corey Backman is frustrated right now, and it's showing a little bit.
Backman's also gassed. He has been weapon A, B, C, D, E, and just having a tough time of it right now.
Tanner Slog went with the behind-the-back look again. Schrader had some space, held on to it. Tried to drive baseline. Turnover. Dixon coming the other way. Has help. He's going to go up and is fouled hard. Hinkie, he will go to the line.
Smart play by Hinkie. That doesn't make it any prettier to look at. You have to foul Dixon there, but you have Hinkie checking in at 6 foot, knocking down Dixon checking in at 5'7". It's kind of what it looks like right there.
Tate Dixon, 4 of 6 from the line so far. His first hits the front of the rim, hits the back of the rim, hits the backboard and falls.
Tense moments. Brings it to a 1-possession game, and the freshman being asked to do quite a bit here for the Miners.
His second is up, and it is down. Nothing but net. And a timeout on the floor. We have a heck of a game on our hands in Wilton. Keep it locked right here to the Beck Broadcasting Network. 52-50, the Holsteins on top. We have been treated to a good one here, Corey.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's gone so much back and forth. Each team has had almost a 10-point lead at one point, and then a response has come swiftly from the team on the opposite bench, and that's how you get to a 2-point game as the final countdown plays here in Wilton, the minute 42 to go.
Fast and Furious, great movie series, and also a great description of what we have seen tonight. The tempo has been pushed, even at sometimes, if it may be to the coach's dismay. The ball has been moving up and down the court very rapidly as Hinkie inbounds to Schrader. Bentz is right there. The press is on, but the speed of Tanner Slog is able to beat it. He's governed by Dixon, who is on him like paint on a wall. And 5-second whistle blown, Corey. That cannot happen right there in a 1-possession game.
Yeah, you have to move the ball. You've done a good job of that overall today. That time it just got stuck in a pivotal turnover. Miners have a chance to tie it or take the lead.
Brandon Jenkins wants to go baseline. He gets down, swings it up top. Dixon for 3. It's good. Tate Dixon with the long ball to give the Miners the lead.